Hey guys, hey, Bostnfn back with another TTM video. This is a post-vacation video. I've been gone for about a week and a half. I traveled down to North Carolina and back. Spent some time in Carolina Beach with the family, which was great. And it's always fun getting your mail back. I have 6 returns waiting for me in that bundle of mail. So without further ado, let's see who came back. One of them I know because they left a note, and you'll see it in a bit on the outside of the envelope. So first vacation return is on an index card. I can't read that, but it is Dick Schofield. So if you remember the episode where I got my 10,000th autograph, I think this was the one. I did not count this card because it was going back out in the mail. Well, it went back out in the mail, like I said, and it will now be entered into my database. I had the son, Dick Schofield Jr., or the second, sign it, and then I sent it out to Dad, who signed it. His signature looks pretty shaky from what I remember. So Dick Schofield was a member of the 1960 Pirates. That's kind of what I remember him most for. And, you know, slowly that team, they're starting to pass away. So if you like baseball history, trying to get the 60 Pirates is, you know, something that should be on your list. At one time, most of the stars were still alive, minus Clemente, and you could get a nice team item or team project going. So I have an index card with a whole bunch of their signatures. He also played on the Red Sox for a couple of years, didn't do great. Or the first year I think he did all right. He hit something like 270. But then after that, his second season here, he didn't last very long. And then they traded him. That's nice to add a dual sign card. Next up is from the Angels, Raisel Iglesias signed 2 of what I believe was 5. I think I had 5 cards that I sent to him. I got 2 back. Lost some, but can't complain. Still 2 nice autographs. For a current player, it's very rare to get a current player to sign, so he signed the 2018 and the 2020. Both came out nicely. Corners on the 2020 are dinged. 2018 looks really nice. I've sent to him once before, I think at spring training several years ago, but had acquired a couple cards of him and wanted to send it out. And I don't mind that he kept some. Maybe they went to another collector. I hope they did. Third back is Mr. Steal Your Wife, Rick Manning. And by that, I mean that Rick Manning is, I don't know, infamously known to have stolen teammate Dennis Eckersley's wife while they were teammates in Cleveland. But on the baseball field, he won the Gold Glove in 1976 for the Indians, and he caught the last out of Len Barker's perfect game in 1981. So those are his 2 claims to fame. He signed 85 Donruss and 88 Topps, which I didn't have, 81 Topps, pretty cool 83 Fleer action card. So that's what, 5 for 5 for Rick Manning? Not bad. Oh, and here's the 81 Donruss that he did not sign. I've got a couple of these cards back unsigned. Maybe he's just 4 per. So that'll go back in the box. We'll display the 85. I like that one the best. So 3 down, 3 to go. Fourth up in our lineup is former kicker Chris Jackie, who was on the Super Bowl champion Packers, who defeated my Patriots in 1997 Super Bowl 31. He's in the Packers Hall of Fame, and he played most of his career with the Packers. After the Super Bowl, he left as a free agent, signed with Pittsburgh, but didn't play for them. And then he signed either for the Cardinals, and played a couple more years. And at one point, I think he was the Packers' leading scorer of all time. Since been broken, though. So I got his rookie card signed. It's got a crease on the top. That crease came with the card. And then I found a Stadium Club. New player to my collection. And I remember Chris Jackie. For some reason, the winter of 96 going into 97, I wanted to get football cards. I mean, not for some reason. The Patriots were doing really well. I was really into the NFL. And for some reason, the idea of pulling a Chris Jackie card was like the thing that like was motivating me, like to have a collection so that I'd have all the good players, but then I'd have like randomly okay players like Chris Jackie. And I looked for that 96 Collector's Choice card because that's what I was hoping to get, just a Collector's Choice box. I liked Collector's Choice. And I couldn't find it, so I couldn't send it to him. But just a weird little story. So here we have a note. We love Wells. We like, I can't really, Veranos. So this is Bob Tewksbury. And he's talking about Wells, Maine. And for my wife's birthday every year, we rent a place up in Wells for a few days, and go to a Gunkwit Beach or Wells Beach. They're attached. It's a really great vacation every year. Maine is, you know, cool at night, decent during the day. The water is ice cold, but it's a lot of fun. Huge sandy beaches. And I noticed from the boards on SCN that he lived in Wells. So I asked about it. I was like, we vacation there every year. We just came back. I had the idea to actually send to him and write him a letter about Wells while standing on the beach in Wells. And just basically said, here's where we like to eat. You know, are there any other places that, you know, we don't know about? And so I'm guessing this, Veranos, is a restaurant up there. I'll have to Google it. I have not yet. And Mr. Tewksbury, like I said, who has a house in Wells, and we actually stayed very close to it, but I am not a stalker, so I did not try to go by his house. He signed a Topps Traded card, an 87 Topps, a nice 93 Upper Deck, which has fantastic photography if you have them, and then a 90 Donruss, a little bit smudged. These three are going to stay in my collection. We're going to do a giveaway of this. So, Bob Tewksbury, free Bob Tewksbury for anyone who wants it. All you have to do is leave a comment. It can be about anything. It doesn't have to be, I want the Tewksbury. It can be a comment on any of these players, any memories you have, or cool video, or your videos are terrible, whatever. And then you have to email me. And the way I pick the winner is basically the first person, the first email in my inbox, and I will win the card. And I'll put it in a PWE between 2 NX cards, and you'll get it. I'll leave my email, the channel email below or in the description. And you just have to have a comment and then email me separately. Comment can be about anything. Email should mention that you want the Tewksbury card. And literally the first email that I see in my inbox gets the card. So that is a giveaway for this week. If you're new to my channel, I try to give away every week. It doesn't always work out, but I try. And last of my vacation pulls is Walt Terrell, which came back pretty quick. I think that's a 2.5 week turnaround, but I've seen him go for quite a while. And he obviously started with the Mets, then went to the Tigers. He signed 404, 2 rookie cards, which I love. The 84 Fleer. It's a set I'd like to collect one day, not signed, just get the complete set. Really, you know, he put together about a 10-year career. For the Tigers in 87, when they won the division, he won 17 games for them with 10 complete games, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, you don't see pitchers even come close to that. And then the next year in 88, he actually threw 11 complete games, which, again, amazing numbers. He wasn't an all-star pitcher, but he was a decent pitcher, and I think, you know, if you brought him into today's game, you know, he'd be a solid number 3 for most teams. He could put up the wins. He could pitch long into games if needed. I think some of that is probably just a product of what the game was in the 80s versus today. But there's my vacation returns. We got only one new. Chris Jackie is the only one that's brand new to the collection. That's not a bad thing necessarily. Because again, I'm pulling out the common box and trying to send off just my common cards that just sit in the basement. That's what Terrell, Tewksbury, Manning, Iglesias was in that box. And then it's, of course, nice to add the dual signed card. But that's it for my week. Sorry it's a long video, but six autographs, and I'd like to talk. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. It's Wednesday currently. And just please try to stay safe. COVID's surging again. And I'm going to kind of get on my pedestal as if you haven't gotten the vaccine, please get the vaccine. It helps. My 2 kids, of course, can't be vaccinated, and sending them back to school is somewhat scary because it's surging again. So it's a non-political issue for me. It's just to get the shot, help prevent the spread. And I don't know, that's kind of an awkward way to end the video. If you want the Tewksbury, shoot me an email. Thanks. Bye.